Shh, we're about to start.
All right, coming to you in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey Panthers, welcome back to another episode of Panther TV. I'm Trent.
And I'm Oliver. Man, it's been a while since we've had an episode. I hope everyone's excited to see us.
It has been a while. Glad we could sneak in an episode right before we go to spring break. Oliver, you've been studying for our math test on Wednesday, right?
I'm not studying, it's almost spring break.
But the test is before spring break, you know.
That sounds like a problem for me after spring break.
Okay, let's just get started. Prom is coming up for our upperclassmen, so to include everyone, the Conejo Schools Foundation has partnered with the Student Support Services to help fundraise clothing items for students in need. The CSF requests donations of gently used prom dresses, shoes, jewelry, bags, menswear, and suits. If you have any old dresses or other items you don't want anymore, you can drop them off at the CVUSD district office.
The Newbury Park High School Panther Closet is open and is requesting donations. Clean out your closet and pantry of any gently used clothing, shoes, any hygiene products, or non-perishable goods to help support our students in need. You can drop off a donation in the office to Mrs. Celia Ortez, the school social worker.
We often overlook what an amazing campus we have here. Some people we can thank for that is our janitors for cleaning up our messes so we can have a better time here at Newbury Park. Here's Mia to tell us more about what our janitors do.
Our school is huge. But how does it get so clean? Well, it's not magic. It's actually our hardworking janitors that keep the school so clean. Let's take a look.
Typical day for me is arriving at 6, opening up the school, meeting all the gates. We open up all the bathrooms.
Well, I get here at 2:30. First thing we do is clean the cafeteria, go and do set up for basketball or soccer or volleyball or football or whatever activity, such as banquets.
I mean, we are the caretakers of the school. The fact that we just try to keep the school nice and clean.
It lets them focus on their jobs instead of looking around distracting them.
I think if we keep it clean, then maybe they'll feel a little pride in their school, and hopefully that means they'll try to keep the school clean.
Now let's see how we can help our janitors.
Just by keeping the place clean, I think, and not unfortunately destroying it like graffiti and just breaking things.
That just takes time. Time I could be doing something else.
Accidents happen, we all know that. But if you do it on purpose or you try to make it difficult for the next person, and then we sometimes have to close down areas such as bathrooms, and then that makes it harder for the rest of the students. We all should respect the school.
And for all of this work, let's see what they expect from us.
Just to appreciate what we do.
Just the fact that we're here to just make their life hopefully a little bit cleaner and easier and a little bit better to get through their day.
And remember, it is our duty as Panthers to be responsible and keep the school clean. Reporting for PTV, I'm Mia Thomas with photojournalists Carrie Anna Fuller and Cecilia Zimmer.
This week, to celebrate the start of spring break, ASG is hosting LTAs every day. Today, go to the Quad to check out the National Crayon Day LTA. Tomorrow, there will be a brownie handout as well as an Easter egg painting LTA. On Thursday, we go to all class periods, so there will be an Easter egg hunt LTA as well as a special gift to all students with April birthdays.
The Thousand Oaks Library is looking for volunteers for the Summer Reading Club. They're looking for people 14 to 17 who are friendly and good with children to volunteer for a minimum of 20 hours between June 15th and August 3rd.
Last week was the Midsummer Night's Dream play. Tickets were $10 at the door, and Midsummer Night's Dream showtimes were Thursday through Sunday at 7 p.m. Additionally, on top of a night show, Saturday offered a matinee. Oh, and how could we forget about the amazing pre-show? The show stayed true to the original written text and didn't modify the Shakespearean language to a more modern version. If you missed Midsummer Night's performances, unfortunately there won't be any more main stage performances this year. However, small productions will still happen. Either way, this show is definitely not going to be forgotten and is a result of hard work of both theater and tech theater, and of course, the awesome work of our theater teacher, Mrs. Strange. Let's give some love for their great performance.
Since spring break is coming up soon, here's Noel to give you some ideas for activities you can do over the break.
Hey Panthers! Spring break is coming up soon, and that means we got a whole week off school. While some people might be visiting family or going on vacation, some might not. That's why I prepared a list of all the things you can do here in good old California. Starting with some good movies, Project Hail Mary has taken the world by storm, being an adaptation of the book of the same name. And the sequel to the beloved Super Mario Bros. Movie, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, is coming out on April 1st if you want to watch a fun animated film with your family. You could also get some exercise by biking, hiking, and jogging while you take in the beauty of nature. Unless you're me and have really bad allergies. There's also the obvious holidays over the break, being Good Friday and Easter. Easter, of course, being the more celebrated of the two. And most importantly, just spend time with the people you love. You can do any of the things I just said with family or friends, or you can do other things like play games and sports with each other. Well, Panthers, that's all from me. Now back to the desk.
Well, Panthers, that's all the time we have for today.
Well, Oliver, what do you think you're going to get on the test?
100.
Well, if you don't study, it might be a little harder to get, but if you're resilient and wait until break to relax, it could be achievable.
That reminds me of this quarter's expectation, resilience.
You can be resilient this quarter by focusing on your schoolwork and pushing through to the end.
That's right. Maybe I should study for the test.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. Well, Panthers, we'll see you next time after spring break.